Okay, so hello. This is my, what do you call it, cancer blog, but that's what it is. I'm not kind of used to doing these blogs, so I guess it's going to need a lot of editing. But just to tell the story from the beginning, or to give the overview, I'm an Australian citizen living in Vietnam, working in Vietnam, and of course during the time of COVID, not able to travel back and forth to my home country, Australia. Anyway, just last week I received a diagnosis, just 2 days ago, I received a diagnosis that I had cancer. A bit embarrassing, really, There's kind of, I guess, respectable cancers. But mine feels a bit like a cancer you don't want to talk about. It's a bit down there at the back, in the behind. Anyway, I'd been kind of having a lot of discomfort there in recent months, and finally I went to the doctors and they did a biopsy and they discovered that there was cancer. So today is all about going to the hospital to what do? They do some tests to find out the level or the stage of the cancer. Of course, hoping it's stage 1. That's my hope for today. In the next blog, I guess you'll find out what stage it really was. There's going to be an MRI test, a CT scan, and a colonoscopy. Pretty exciting. For that, I'll be asleep, thankfully. That's where they put the camera inside, but should be interesting. So yeah, look, on the topic of receiving the diagnosis, it's a bit, I guess, a bit different to what I would have expected in my home country. I'm not criticising anybody here, just saying it's different, okay? I went for the tests about a week ago, the biopsy in particular. A few days later, I contacted the hospital and said, should I make an appointment to come and see the doctor to get my results of the test? And they said, oh, no, the doctor will call you. I said, okay, that's fine. Oh, the doctor will call you to tell you, when the results are back. And I guess I assumed that at that point, the doctor would say, come in to see me. But what happened was some very nice but random person from the hospital called me in the middle of the afternoon and said, oh, hello, Mr. Dean. Look, I'm really sorry, but your result for cancer is positive. Oh, really? Okay, so should I see the doctor? Wait a minute, I'll call you back. Oh, okay, and it took about 3 phone calls to really finally make the arrangement to come and have the tests. And I thought, look, as I say, I'm not blaming anyone, I'm not saying but it just seemed a little bit, one expects to be called into the office and somebody there with a family member and somebody there holding your hand and taking you through it all. Oh, these are the options. And okay, maybe it will be like that today. I hope they can pick up their game a little bit in terms of managing customers' feelings, I guess, or some empathy. Anyway, so that's it. As I said, this journey in a way will kind of reveal what it's like to not, I in Australia, very lucky, excellent health service, to my knowledge. It's like, I don't call it free, but it's covered by Medicare. Of course, here, for example, today I will have to pay in advance for all these tests, and then my insurance company here will look at it all and decide whether to pay me back or not, and how much to pay me back. So it's quite different here in that sense. But on the other hand, it's true that I know in Australia you might wait weeks or months to get an appointment for an MRI scan, a CT scan, and a colonoscopy, right? All in one day. All in one day. Like, they called me Thursday, and now they called me Wednesday, and now it's just Friday, and already I'm in for all those tests. I guess in cancer there has to be some rush, but what I'm saying is that's one of the advantages for sure of Vietnam. There's no waiting time for tests. You don't have to, oh, well, we've got an appointment next month, but it's at 5 a.m. No, it's very good like that. So anyway, just winding up this blog, the first one, I guess. So that's it. Wish me luck, and I'll give you all the result tomorrow. Bye.